Ever feel like your energy's fading faster than it used to? Like the spark in your most personal moments is just gone? You're not alone. I'm William, and I've spent years exploring how simple habits can help folks like you thrive after 60. Picture a man, mid-60s, shrugging off his cold hands, his low drive, thinking it's just age. Then an ER visit reveals the real culprit. Blood flow so restricted it's starving his body, his confidence, his connection with his partner. What if that's not just aging, but something you're doing, or not doing, with something as ordinary as an egg? Stay with me, because today, I'm sharing 6 mistakes you might be making with eggs. Mistakes that are quietly blocking your circulation, dimming your intimacy, and leaving you feeling less alive. Fix these, and you'll feel stronger, clearer, more connected, like a river flowing free again. If you're curious about living better after 60, type A1 in the comments. If this isn't quite right, type a 0. I want to make this work for you. Now let's jump into the first mistake, one that's silently holding you back. Mistake 1. Skipping eggs over old myths. You've heard the warnings. Eggs are trouble. They'll jack up your cholesterol, clog your heart. So you push them aside, maybe for decades, grabbing a bagel or cereal instead. It makes sense. Those headlines were everywhere. But here's the real story. Those fears are outdated, like a dusty record you don't play anymore. Eggs are a powerhouse for your body after 60. They're loaded with choline, which keeps your blood vessels soft and flexible, and arginine, which sparks nitric oxide to open up your arteries, letting blood rush where it's needed. The Mayo Clinic backs this. Eggs support circulation, especially as you age, when your body needs every edge it can get. When you skip eggs, your arteries start to harden, like old pipes in a creaky house. Blood struggles to reach your fingers, your toes, even your heart. You might notice cold hands, a foggy head, or a spark that's fading in those quiet moments with your partner. It's not just your body, it's your spirit, like a light dimming inside. The fix is straightforward. Start tomorrow with 1 or 2 pasture-raised eggs. Those have the best nutrients. Boil them soft, scramble them gently, whatever feels right. Just get them back in your life. Your blood will flow easier, and you might feel that warmth return, inside and out. But eating eggs won't help if you're cooking them the wrong way, which leads us to something even sneakier. Mistake 2. Cooking eggs in harmful oils. Imagine cracking an egg into a hot pan. The oil's sizzling, maybe canola, or that vegetable blend you've always used. It's quick, it's familiar, maybe how your family did it. But those oils, canola, soybean, corn, they're trouble when heated. They turn into oxidized fats like gunk that clogs your arteries. Harvard studies show these fats stir up inflammation, squeezing your blood vessels tight when they should be open. Instead of letting blood flow freely to your heart, your brain, or those intimate moments, these oils are like a dam, blocking the river of life inside you. The fallout is real. By mid-morning, you're dragging, your legs feel like lead, and that closeness with your partner, it's just not there like it used to be. It's as if you're pouring dirty fuel into a car. It runs, but it's sputtering, wearing down fast. I knew a guy, Tom, late 60s, who loved his fried eggs but felt heavier every day. When he switched his oil, he said, "William, I didn't know breakfast could feel this good." Here's the simple switch. Use olive oil or grass-fed butter, just a teaspoon, and keep the heat low. Cook your eggs slow, let them stay soft. Those clean fats work with your body, not against it. Try it this week and feel the difference. But cooking's only part of it. Are you eating those eggs in a way that lets your body truly use them? That's where we're headed next. Mistake 3. Eating eggs without intention. You crack an egg, scramble it quick, and eat while scrolling your phone or watching the morning news. It's just breakfast, right? Something to check off before the day starts. But here's the problem. When you eat eggs mindlessly, you're robbing your body of their full power. Your brain's distracted, your stomach's tense, and those nutrients, choline, B vitamins, all the good stuff, don't get absorbed like they should. Studies from the Cleveland Clinic show stress hormones like cortisol, spiked by distraction, choke your digestion. It's like pouring water into a bucket with holes. Most of it just leaks away. When you eat this way, your body misses out on the fuel it needs to keep blood flowing strong. You might feel bloated, sluggish, like you're dragging through the day. Worse, those intimate moments with your partner, the ones that make you feel truly seen, they start to fade, like a song you can't quite hear anymore. It's not just your energy. It's your connection, your spark. I saw a man, Mike, early 70s, who used to wolf down his eggs while reading the paper. He was tired, disconnected. When he started eating slowly, really tasting his food, he told me, "William, I feel like I'm back in the room with my wife." The solution's simple but powerful. Sit down for breakfast, even for 10 minutes. Turn off the TV, put the phone away, chew slowly, savor the creamy yolk, the warmth of the plate. Pair your eggs with a handful of spinach to boost those blood vessels. Make it a moment, not a task. Your body will soak up the nutrients, your circulation will hum, and you might just feel that closeness return, like a bridge rebuilt between you and someone you love. But even if you're eating with care, are you choosing the right foods to go with those eggs? That's where things can go wrong in a way you'd never expect. Mistake 4. Pairing eggs with artery clogging sides. You've got your eggs sizzling in olive oil, maybe feeling good about that switch. But then you pile on bacon, sausage, or those crispy hash browns from a bag. It's a classic breakfast, the kind you grew up with, the kind that feels like home. Trouble is, those sides, processed meats, fried foods, are like silent saboteurs. They're loaded with sodium and nitrates, chemicals that tighten your blood vessels, making it harder for blood to flow. The National Institutes of Health says nitrates spike your blood pressure, squeezing the tiny arteries that feed your heart, your brain, even your most personal moments. It's like wrapping a rope around a garden hose. The flow just stops. The consequences hit hard. By lunchtime, you're sluggish. Your legs feel heavy, like you're wading through mud. Your energy's gone, and that closeness with your partner, the kind that lights you up, it's slipping away like a fire burning low. It's not just a meal, it's your vitality, your connection, fading with every bite. The fix is easier than you think. Swap the bacon for a handful of kale or a few slices of avocado. Those have natural nitrates, the kind that relax your blood vessels, and healthy fats that keep your heart humming. Picture a plate with golden eggs, green kale, creamy avocado, a meal that fuels you, not fights you. Try it for a week and feel your body respond. Lighter, stronger, more alive. But even with the right foods, are you listening to what your body's trying to tell you? That's where we're going next. Mistake 5, ignoring your body's warning signs. You wake up with cold hands, maybe a tingle in your feet, or notice those intimate moments just aren't what they used to be. It's easy to shrug it off, to say, "I'm over 60, this is normal." But that's a trap. Those aren't just signs of age. They're your body whispering that your circulation's struggling, that blood isn't flowing like it should. Johns Hopkins research shows these signals, cold limbs, fatigue, fading intimacy, are cries for help from your blood vessels, begging for better fuel, better care. When you dismiss them, you're letting small problems grow, like cracks in a dam waiting to burst. The cost is steep. Your energy fades, leaving you stuck on the couch by noon. Your mind feels foggy, like you're searching for words that won't come. Worst of all, the closeness with your partner, that spark that makes you feel alive, starts to slip away, like a light flickering in a storm. It's not just physical, it's a quiet ache, a sense of losing yourself. The fix isn't hard. Start listening to your body. Notice those cold hands, that sluggish feeling. Add 1 or 2 eggs to your breakfast. Those nutrients like choline help open your blood vessels. Pair it with a 10-minute walk just around the block. I knew a woman, Linda, late 60s, who ignored her tiredness until she couldn't climb stairs. Eggs and a short walk brought her energy back, like a river breaking free. Try it for a week and feel your body respond. But listening is only half the battle. Are you feeding your heart and soul with those eggs, or just your stomach? That's where we're headed next. Mistake 6. Treating meals as fuel, not joy. You cook your eggs, plate them up, eat them fast, and move on. It's food, it's done. What's next? But when you treat breakfast like a chore, you're missing something deeper. Eating isn't just about filling your stomach. It's about feeding your spirit, your connection to life. The National Institutes of Health says joyful meals release oxytocin, a hormone that relaxes your blood vessels and lifts your mood. When you eat eggs with intention, savoring the warmth, the flavor, you're not just boosting circulation, you're sparking joy, the kind that fuels intimacy and makes you feel truly alive. Skip this, and your meals become empty, like a house without a hearth. Your body gets the nutrients, but your heart doesn't. You might feel lonely, even with someone beside you, and that spark of closeness fades, like a candle burning out. Here's the fix. Make breakfast a ritual. Set the table, even if it's just for you. Cook 2 eggs soft, maybe with a sprinkle of pepper. Sit down, take a moment to breathe, taste each bite. Share it with a partner, a friend, or just your own thoughts. Picture a warm kitchen, sunlight streaming in, the smell of eggs filling the air. That's not just food, it's life. Try it tomorrow and feel the difference, inside and out. But all these mistakes point to a bigger truth, one worth pausing for. Friends, we've walked through 6 mistakes: skipping eggs, using bad oils, eating mindlessly, pairing with harmful sides, ignoring your body, and missing the joy in your meals. Each one's a choice that's quietly blocking your circulation, dimming your intimacy, stealing your vitality after 60. But here's the beauty. You can change that, starting with a single egg. I used to think aging meant slowing down, losing that fire. But folks like Linda taught me something profound. Small choices like how you cook an egg or savor a meal can rekindle a light you thought was gone. Tomorrow, crack an egg. Cook it gently in olive oil, pair it with greens, eat it slowly, with joy. Take a short walk, listen to your body, feel it come alive. This isn't about turning back time. It's about living fully right now, with every heartbeat. You're not just getting older, you're thriving, building a life after 60 that's warm, connected, vibrant. My friend, thank you for sharing this time with me, for trusting me to share what I've learned. If this moved you, drop a comment with your breakfast story. What's on your plate? Give this video a like, maybe subscribe, to keep exploring how to shine after 60. Here's to you, to eggs, to a life that burns bright.